Hey guys, welcome to Night Links. This is Alex. Today I'm just gonna show you that I actually found some scales on my sweet olive. Typically, sweet olive is very pest resilient, but I think it's not on the sweet olive over here. It's on the sweet olive Scarlet. So I'm gonna take care of the problem before it start to move to the other plants. Now, how did I notice? Well, I noticed the leaves of below the leaves been falling off, and so I figured I'm usually doing an inspection. So this probably happened about a week and a half ago. So it's this one right here, sweet olive Scarlet. So I inspect my plant pretty frequently, so that's why the scale outbreak could happen really fast. So I can confidently say that I caught it early in the stage, so I still can take care of it. So anyway, I'm gonna rearrange this real quick and get this one out, and then I'll show you some pictures. As you can see, this one hasn't flowered yet, and I think I know why. It's probably has to do with its first year here, and sweet olive Scarlet tend to have a longer what should I say period of getting used to the environment. As you can see over here, this one right here, let me focus in real quick, it's actually a flower buds. So it's actually getting used to the environment, but at the same time it's getting a bit of stressed. So we're looking at today, and look at this one, and some of the scale I found, like when you look at the scale, sometimes you look at the branch, but because of a sweet olive's branch is very hard, thick, so typically the scale does not reside on the branch. Instead, it resides underneath the leaf. Like when you look at this leaf right here from the top view, let me focus real quick, you can see that little speck like this. It's actually scale. You can scrap it off. You see on my thumb, you see you can scrap it off, and there's a little bit of a wetness on the side. That just shows you that it's alive, and there's it's a now when you flip this one over, you can see the bottom. Can you see that? These are the scales. Now, okay, as you can see, when you look at the sweet olive, especially, you know which one is infesting. Now you look at it from the downside and down from the bottom of the leaf. So what I'm going to do right now is that it's very what should I say, time consuming, but it is what it is. You have to get it under control before it spread way too much and spread to the other plants. So what I'm going to do is I give some rubbing alcohol and just rub it on the scale, and pretty hard. You can do it without rubbing alcohol, just like I showed you earlier. Use the fingernails, or you can have some kind of coin, some kind of basically not too sharp at the same time, be able to pick them out, scrape them off from the leaves. So by getting a Q-tip, soak in rubbing alcohol. Let me do an example. It's kind of hard with two hands, no helper here, but just bear with me here. Just put it on there, and then just scrub them. Actually scrub them pretty hard. Okay, that's how you do it. Or you can use I'm just showing you how you do it, but in real case I will use both my hands, and one press the leaf harder and the other one is kind of try to smear it out, not very gently, just try to get it out. And also rubbing alcohol, if in case you did not get 100% out, these rubbing alcohol would dehydrate them. Okay, like I said, you can use fingernails or any kind of a not very sharp, because if you get a very sharp one, you might damage the leaf. That's the purpose of not doing the damage. We're trying to get rid of the scale. If you're gonna poke a hole in the leaf, that's gonna do more damage than the scale. Okay, all right. The scale that I scrape up, see that? The outside, it has a little thin covering, and in the middle is yellow. That's the bug, and it's sucking on the leaves. Yeah, I don't know if I can get close enough to, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Can you see it? Yeah. Okay, As you can see, all the I cut the Q-tip into 2 segments, and one segment, it's let me see if I can, one segment is got like 7 or 8 scales on it. I throw it away and then start out a new Q-tip. Now, how am I going about to do this is one branch at a time. This branch all the way, although they are not on the branch, I inspect the branch anyway, and then do this branch first, do this one second. Don't go in there and just randomly picking, because sometimes you'll forget which one you're doing. So my idea is, I mean, if you have good memory, I just want to keep everything organized. So I do one branch at a time. This branch comes up, go through this branch, check all the leaves here, finish this one, go to the second one, and then do that one at a time until I finish doing it. It might take me a while, but you know what? As a plant lover, you know, that's your responsibility to take care of them if you have them. Okay, now the sun comes out a little. Today's supposed to be an overcast day, but there's a little bit of sun. With sun coming out, it's a little bit easier to see. I mean, if you have lights too, like for example, for this leaf, can you see it? See, these are the scales. Now, what we do, I only have one hand, but most of the time, what you do is, let me zoom it in real quick. You scrape them off like that. You see that piece right there? Stuck on it, and then you just keep doing it to other leaf until everything's gone. Just slight pressure and it'll come off, and the scale will stuck to the guys, see those Q-tips? After about 20 plus Q-tips and about I think 30-45 minutes later, this thing I could say we're confident, and about got rid of it probably 95% or maybe 100%. I'm pretty sure a few escaped my vision, but overall it's done. Taking care of it, get it under control, and so it's good to go. So I'm gonna probably inspect other sweet olives to just make sure it did not get infected as well. That's one thing about another thing for when you guys buy new plants, getting from the nursery. Not saying don't trust any nurseries out there, but they do make mistakes too. You know, it's just plant. Those things comes with the plants. Sometimes it's a good idea to inspect your plants before you move into your existing collections. Isolate it for at least a little bit of time. Give it, the new plants, a time to adapt, and also for you to inspect the new plants to make sure all the, you know, are healthy, no disease, no bugs, and then move into your new collections. Move into your collection. Always double check. As you can see, bugs can spread very easily. I checked this plant about 2 weeks ago, and it was doing fine. I did see a little bit, I took care of it, but not then at this time, because I didn't see anything negative, any bugs, so I decided to, you know, don't check it as often. I give it a 2 weeks. I mean, 2 weeks still pretty good, and so I went back and checked on it after I make the video on the other sweet olive, and I checked this one. I was like, wow. So the infestations, if I were to rank this infestation severity, I will say about medium, which is if I didn't find it today, if I didn't take care of it today, give it 2 weeks, the whole plants will be infested with scales, and it will probably cause my plant's health to deteriorate, and also at the weather is getting colder out there, so it might kill the plants. All right, anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll show you next time. Now back to inspecting other plants.